Hair loss can be a real challenge these days. Our fast-paced, high-stress lifestyle, our questionable dietary choices, and even the products we use on our scalps can all present greater and greater difficulty in keeping hair follicles healthy. Hi, my name is Brent Goble. I run my own yoga shala and YouTube channel called Piece of Blue Yoga, and I am very excited to be partnering with Man Matters, India's first wellness platform for men. While dietary, lifestyle, and hair care products all need to be addressed, our physical regimen can also help greatly. Today I'm going to be sharing with you 5 yoga asanas you can do on a daily basis that help send blood to the head. This sending of fresh oxygenated blood will help open up new capillaries and in return rejuvenate the hair follicles. Now don't be overly concerned about how these postures look. These postures are meant to be practiced and not mastered on day 1 or even day 100. If at any time you feel as though your heart rate has increased too much, simply come out of the posture until your heart rate returns to normal. Okay, let's get started. Start by sitting on the heels, toes together, hands on the thighs. Try to avoid sinking into the lower back and pushing the neck forward. Instead, elevate the spine, pull back the chin, and roll the shoulders back and down. Try closing your eyes. Breathing deeply in through the nose and out through the nose. Vajrasana Thunderbolt Pose brings a sense of calm and serenity and prepares the mind and body for practice. Uttanasana. Come to a standing position with your feet hip-width apart. Bring the hands to the waist, forward fold over the balls of the feet. Release the hands to the ankles, and when you're ready, let the head fall in between the knees. Continue to bring the weight over the balls of the feet rather than the heels. Keep a slight bend in the knees, and when you're ready, bring the head up first halfway, and then come up the rest of the way. Come into a high push-up position. Shoulders and hips in one line, and when you're ready, lift the hips up and back, bringing the hips, the shoulders, the elbows, and the wrists all in one line. Try pushing out of the shoulders to get a little bit more length into the pose. Walk the feet a little bit forward in case you have a little difficulty with the distance. In case it's still uncomfortable, you can try bending the knees. Drop the knees down and sit back on the heels. Now come to laying on the back. Bring the heels in line with the middle finger, just lightly touching. Inhale, lift the hips so they're in line with the knees and with the shoulders, coming up at a 45-degree angle. Breathe normally here. Continue lifting the hips to keep them in line with the knees and the shoulders. Slowly lower down and release. Now prepare for shoulder stand. Bring the knees together and bring the hips over the shoulders. Keeping the legs bent here is half shoulder stand, also a very effective pose. When you're comfortable, try extending the legs straight overhead, so the ankles, the hips, and the shoulders are pretty close to being in one line. If you feel as though your alignment is off, continue to contract through the lower back, bringing the ankles, the knees, the hips, and the shoulders all in one line. When you're finished, bring the knees close to the forehead, roll the upper back, middle back, and lower back down, and then release the head. These postures are best practiced in the morning and on an empty stomach. So to recap, you have Vajrasana, Thunderbolt Pose, which can be practiced from 3 to 5 minutes twice per day, and you can actually do this posture after meals to help with digestion. Then the next 3 postures, Uttanasana, standing forward fold, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog, and Setu Bandhasana, bridge pose, can all be done twice per day, 5 seconds inhale, 5 seconds exhale for up to 10 breaths. The last one, shoulder stand, Sarvangasana, either half or full, can be practiced from 1 to 3 minutes. Hope you have a great time practicing, and we'll see you next time.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Man Matters, to get expert advice on your health and wellness.